Hi, how are you? This is Brando again, and in this time I will help you with phrases that involve an object after a verb in a sentence. Okay, it's very easy. It's things we use all the time, and well, I'll give you some examples and also explain to you what verbs are or in what way you have to structure these kind of phrases. Okay. First, I'll start telling you I'll start with the verbs, and those verbs are the verb to want, the verb to expect, the verb to ask, to beg, to help, to mean, to would like, and would prefer. The the way you say this is we expected Dan to be late. That means that you have the object, and then you have the verb in infinitive. Okay, that you have a main verb, you have you have a verb, then you have the object, that in this case would be Dan, which is the person or thing that is being affected by the action, and then you have another verb, and that verb has to be in the infinitive form. Okay, another example would be, would you like me to go now? He doesn't want anybody to know. In this case, you say you would also, it's especially with the verb to want, you would say, I want you to come. You use this when you want someone to do something, and it's like not an order, but something that you want a person to do. Okay, so you say, I want you to do this, I want you to come, I want you to give me something, I want you to read, I want you to learn, I want you to be happy, etc. Okay, you don't say want that, like I want that you come, I want that she reads, I want that she learns. No, you say, I want you to learn, I want her to read, I want me to be happy, I want us to be together, I want them to be strong, etc., etc. Okay. There's a particular thing about the verb to help, and is that you can say, I want, for example, can you help me to move this table? Or you can also say, can you help me move this table? In this case, you can use to help, to move, or just move, and the meaning doesn't change at all. Okay? There are other verbs with the same structure, and they're used in the same way, always verb, object, and then infinitive. Those verbs are the verb to tell, the verb to remind, the verb to force, to encourage, to teach, to enable, to order, to warn, to invite, to persuade, and to get. Like, can you remind me to call Sam tomorrow? Who taught you to drive? I didn't move the piano by myself. I got somebody to help me. Joe said the switch was dangerous and warned me not to touch it. The negative would be the same way. Okay, the negative would be something very easy. You only have to add the verb not before the infinitive and after the object. I don't. For example, I want you. He warned me not to touch it. He reminded me not to do it. He told me not to go. He ordered me not to give up, or he ordered me not to play video games, etc. Okay, but with the case, with the previous list of verbs, the negative is I didn't expect Dan to be late. It's just you only have to use the auxiliary don't. Okay, I don't want you to come. I don't expect you to be late. I don't beg you. I didn't beg you to do it, etc. Okay. So this is the way in which you structure phrases with the formula verb, object, plus infinitive. Thank you very much for paying attention. I hope it was useful for you, and I'll see you the next time. Hola, soy Brando y en esta ocasión les voy a hablar sobre la estructura verbo, objeto, infinitivo. Ok, les voy a decir cuáles son los verbos que aplican para esta fórmula y la forma en la que tienen que estructurar las frases utilizando estas palabras. Voy a comenzar diciéndoles los verbos y luego les voy a dar unos ejemplos y explicándoles cómo utilizarlo. Los verbos son to want, to expect, to ask, to beg, to help, to mean, would like y would prefer. Algunos ejemplos serían: we expected Dan to be late. Would you like me to go now? He doesn't want anybody to know. Se puede ver claramente que se tiene el verbo, luego se tiene el objeto, que sería la persona o cosa que está siendo afectada por el verbo, y luego se tiene el infinitivo. We expected Dan to come. Would you like me to go? He doesn't want anybody to know. ¿Okay? Específicamente con el verbo to want, hay algo particular que hay que tomar en cuenta, y es que esta estructura se utiliza cuando, por lo menos con el verbo to want, se utiliza cuando yo quiero que alguien haga algo. Entonces, en ese caso se diría: do you want me to come with you? ¿Quieres que yo vaya contigo? Hay algo normal que sucede con los hispanohablantes, y es que cuando ellos quieren traducir esta quiero que vengas, quiero que vayas, quiero que digas, en inglés normalmente se dice I want that to come, I want that you come, I want that, because esa sería la traducción literal de quiero que. Entonces ellos normalmente los que hablan español y están hablando inglés dicen want that, pero eso está incorrecto, porque yo no digo I want that you come, I want that you do. Se dice I want you to come, I want you to do. ¿Ok? Entonces hay que prestar mucha atención con eso. Luego hay otra particularidad, y es que con el verbo to help se puede utilizar el infinitivo con o sin la palabra to. O sea, yo puedo decir can you help me to move this table, o puedo decir can you help me move this table, y el significado es exactamente el mismo. También tengo otra lista de verbos que se utilizan también en esta estructura. El verbo to tell, to order, to remind, to force, to encourage, to teach, to enable, to get, to persuade, to invite y to warn. Algunos ejemplos serían: can you remind me to call Sam tomorrow? Who taught you to drive? I didn't move the piano by myself. I got somebody to help me. Joe said the switch was dangerous and warned me not to touch it. Ahora que estamos viendo el negativo en este caso sería muy simple, aunque cambia entre el grupo que les estoy hablando ahorita y el grupo anterior. Cuando utilizo el verbo to remind, por ejemplo, digo can you remind me not to call Sam tomorrow? I didn't move. Si digo not to remind con el verbo remind, not to tell cuando se utiliza el verbo to tell, y con el grupo anterior, si yo digo si yo quiero utilizar want, I don't want you to come, I don't want you to help me. I don't want you to come, I don't want you to help me. Y esta sería la forma en la que se utiliza el negativo. Y esta es la forma en la que se utiliza la estructura verbo, objeto y luego infinitivo. Espero les haya gustado y que haya sido útil. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos en la próxima.